I am not going to leave my house on Black Friday because I'm just a normal guy who can't be bothered with the chaos that Black Friday has become.
You're going to buy a bunch of crap online, though?
Nope. Might not even... I might not even like look at my phone on Friday.
I find this to be highly suspect.
No, I'm going to look at my phone on Friday, but I'm not going to buy anything because I really don't think that the deals out there are that impressive.
Yeah, there's really nothing I really need to get other than clothing.
Right.
That's about it. And that I have to buy anyway. So if I'm going to get a deal now, I guess I would. But I don't want to go back into the store and try stuff. Because there are going to be people like grabbing at everything and touching everywhere. And I don't really like that.
Who even goes to the stores?
Well, I mean, if you got to try on clothes. That's the, like, you can't do that with like...
No, you don't, man.
Yes, I do.
No, you're crazy. I don't do that. Ariel, you do that?
Try on clothes?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I do.
You're like,
especially
absolutely.
pants. I can't just buy pants. I gotta try it on.
But don't you know your size? Like, I know my size.
Yeah, but different brands fit different.
Yeah.
You're right.
There's vanity sizing, right? Even for men now, they do that. It's like, here's a medium. This is a medium. Oh, it's a medium fitted. Or it's medium skinny. You're like, what? It's like getting a freaking coffee. I don't understand what the hell's going on.
Right, but it's
I don't buy clothes regularly.
Right, but it's just like, okay, I'm not going to buy pants on Black Friday. How about that? I'm just not going to buy pants on Black Friday.
I will buy the same pairs of jeans over and over again. Like, okay, 527s, 3430, buy them over and over again.
See,
Done.
My future sister-in-law freaks out with Black. She's got this like routine she does with her family. And these people wake, she's crazy. She knows she is. She's like, I'm crazy. Mm-hmm. Wakes up at, who knows, 4 o'clock in the morning on Friday.
She's one of
after
those
the
people?
night that you've just completely engorged yourself in like cornbread.
Well, this actually makes sense. If they're in a cold weather place?
No, it's right. It's here.
Oh, so it is a cold weather place.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like pre-hibernation, right? Like bears eat a whole lot of food. They go into
It's
this
one
cold
night,
cave.
dude.
Right, exactly. So you eat all this food on Thursday. You go sit in the freezing cold on Friday morning.
Oh, I can't do it. Like, I've never really done it, and I'm not gonna start this year.
Yeah,
There's nothing that exciting, and everyone does it. They go to Best Buy and line up at 2 a.m. to get like $100 off a TV.
You got that, and then there's the inevitable trampling stories.
Yeah,
like everybody ran into Walmart to get this thing.
People will die. There will be blood this year. It's it. It's inevitable.
No, actually, I went Black Friday shopping last year because it was in a walkable area. I went to this place, and basically it was like a Target. They had TVs like in the clothing section. They had stuff like just laying everywhere. I'm not even kidding. They were like boxes of TVs, tons of DVDs and Blu-rays everywhere. It was like an Easter egg hunt. And eventually, like, I go on the app. It's like, you have Pacific Rim for $3.
Yeah.
You do. And they're like,
it's weird.
We can't find it.
Yeah,
they go,
yeah.
we have it somewhere. You should keep looking. So I spent all day finding it.
If you're one of these people who ventures out on Black Friday, I really want to get inside your mind.
Wait, hold on. There's some benefits to Black Friday. If you're in high school or college,
Yeah.
and you go to the mall, all the females from school are there, and they're all in one place. It's fun. That's what I used to do in high school.
That's a
and
different kind of
early
shopping,
college.
Ariel.
Yeah, it's a very different kind of
You've
shopping.
gone hunting.
Yeah, you're going hunting at that point. But it's great. You get to meet their parents.
Right. Oh, no, that's yeah, they
I
get it
never
all done
thought
in
of
one
it.
shot.
The strategic elements that Ariel had, I never thought of. Like, oh yeah, go out. And
I
meet
thought
the
he was going to
girls.
be like, no, seriously, PCs are great to buy. He's like, no.
No.
He's like, no,
we
the ladies
we
are.
shop for ladies on Black Friday.
All right, one positive.
There
We
you go,
found
bud.
one positive.
That's an option.
Yeah.
All right, there's plenty to talk about today. It's Tuesday, November 25th. It's 4:04 time. Thanks for tuning in to the 404 show today on this Thanksgiving holiday week. My name is Jeff Baclar. I'm joined by Ayaz Akhtar.
Hello.
Over here. Ariel Nunez in the control room.
Howdy.
What's up, Ariel?
Not much.
You shopping for ladies this time? I'm sure your wife would dig
I
that.
retired from that.
How's that going to work?
Yeah, not anymore.
He'll just have a website, best Black Friday deals for women or On women.
On women.
.tumblr.com. So this is going to be the last show we do for the week because I don't know, why not? Let's live a little, right?
That's what we're trying to do.
Let's live just a little bit. There's like a gigantic snow freaking
It's gonna be
disaster
slush disaster tomorrow.
coming in tomorrow, so we're just gonna go home early. This will be the last show, and then we'll be back a week from today. Is the next time there'll be a 404, and then next week, let's talk about next week real quick.
Okay.
So next week, and people have been talking about. We haven't really made a big deal about it, but we're getting enough emails and Reddit threads about it. Well, next week is the week we officially break the BOL record.
Mm-hmm.
There, I said it.
You said it.
There, okay? We're going to hit episode 15. The record is 88, and that will do on 12/3, which is a week from tomorrow. And then a week from Thursday, 12/4, will be episode 1589. One more better than BOL. And that's when we'll end the show for good, I think.
Okay, sounds like a plan.
We'll
Then
just
we're
wrap it up.
and just smash into a wall,
Wrap it up
and
in a
we'll
nice
set the
little
studio
ball
on fire.
and blow it up.
I like this idea.
So you got that to look forward to. We're going to try and work on some stuff for that special episode. I know Jill Schlesinger will be here. Justin said he's going to come on.
Yeah.
So maybe we'll try and wrangle up some people from our shattered past.
Sounds like a magnificent idea.
Yeah, and
There's
you
a
can,
bunch of phone calls.
And will you hang out too?
Sure, I don't plan on going
Yeah, you
anywhere.
have to.
Okay, right? I
Yeah.
figured.
And we'll bring all our ex-girlfriends here.
Yeah.
It'd be awesome.
All these ghosts of
Let's
404
just
past.
Let's use the entire studio. Just have people everywhere.
Yeah.
That's a good idea.
Just turn the camera on them. What do you have to say?
I would love
on the
it.
couch.
What's your worst memory of the 404? And then we'll just have everyone come in. All right, so that's what you can look forward to next week. Big week for 404. We'll be leading up. And I want to say like the second week of December will be the last show of the year.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a lot to talk about in that regard as well, but we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. For now, let's talk about Thanksgiving and what we are thankful for. We kind of do this every year. We never have great answers because we're just spoiled pricks, I guess. I have no idea.
Just ungrateful
But
bastards.
if you can think about the one thing that you're truly thankful for, or even just an idea or a concept. I mean, yes, we're all thankful for this new studio and for Ariel and everyone working on it day and night.
Yeah.
But outside of work, what are you truly thankful for? And I guess you can like spin it in the vein of technology if you really want to make it cool.
Okay, so now there's a whole bunch of rules. I feel like I'm being set up to go first for some reason.
You are. Because I haven't thought of it yet.
Okay,
That's-
so if I'm going to do a text spin, it'd be like, I'm thankful that I don't have to use Skype as much to see my son.
Aw,
There you go. I was going to
That's
bring it back
amazing.
there. So I moved back to the East Coast in June. I am done moving for a very long time, I think. Every time I say that, I end up moving in 2 years. So we'll see how that goes. But my son's on the East Coast. I'm on the East Coast finally, again. So I'm just really thankful that I get to do that and kind of influence him, a bit more than being Skype dad. Skype
Right.
dad is it's a lot of work to try to get somebody's attention through a camera.
Yeah, it's two-dimensional.
Yeah, it's like, and the other thing is, he grew up with touchscreen, so like he'd always try to tap the screen. Or if he was watching me live stream, he'd be like, "Dad, Dad, Dad," and I couldn't talk back.
Why isn't Dad talking back?
Yeah.
Does Dad hate me?
Exactly. And if he just joined the
Traumatizing
chat
your
room back
poor
then,
son.
if he just did that, but he didn't.
Well, that's a beautiful story, and I'm not sure Ariel or myself can even come near to top,
Yeah.
come close to topping that.
You already beat us.
Yeah. So, is there anything that jumps out at you, dude, that you're thankful for?
I would have to be exact opposite. I'm thankful for G-Chat and video chat because I get to stay in touch with my brother and his new baby, and I get
Yeah.
to see them a lot. So that's cool. Yeah. And non-tech, I'm just thankful for everything I've done in New York so far, and all the people I've met. It's been awesome.
Except for
Totally.
the bike thief.
Yeah.
He's not
Except for the
thankful
bike
that
thief. Yeah, I'm not thankful for him.
Yeah. Screw that guy.
Yeah, exactly.
But you know what he's saying on his podcast?
Yeah.
I'm thankful.
Well, for this new bike I got.
I'm thankful Ariel just left his bike
Yeah,
out.
exactly.
I'm thankful for all these discount deals.
His loss, my gain.
Yeah.
Cost me nothing.
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing like specifically, technology-wise that I'm super thankful for.
Smartwatches?
I'm not gonna make like I'm thankful for Uber. No, I'm not gonna do anything like that. You know, I'm just
sure?
What's that?
You sure you're not going to do that?
You know what it is? What I really am thankful for?
No idea.
Like everyone's healthy in my family. That's great. Whatever. Whatever. I'm thankful for the fact that like I've been able to hold on to a very solid crew of friends from high school.
Yeah, that's a big deal.
You
Man.
know, even college, I only have maybe like 2 or 3 dudes I still talk to, or ladies. Although I guess I did marry one of my college friends. But
That's how you hold on to it.
yeah, I really held on to her.
Got this one.
But she's also from my hometown, so it doesn't even count. Yeah, like all, you know, and especially this time of year where you get to see these people again. It's nice. It's nice being able to say hi and and hold on to that. So I'm thankful for that.
I think that's the schmaltziest will be for the rest of this
That's
episode.
It's all honorary from here on
Yeah, so
out.
yeah,
just
re-listen
once
to
a
this
year.
part on Thursday. You're like, oh, I missed the 404. Just listen to this
It
episode
was so
again.
weird.
Yeah.
They were mushy. All right, well, that's the end of mushiness because we're about to get real angry.
Let's get angry.
It wouldn't be a show if that weren't the case. So there's a new Jurassic Park movie.
Yes.
And, you know, I have a very close relationship with the first one. It affected me emotionally. I saw it when I was like, when did it come out?
93.
93.
Mm-hmm.
I was only 11, and it was like the first quote unquote real scary movie I saw in a theater. It was scary. It was scary.
What you couldn't
I don't
hear.
have to prove to you.
What
it
you
was
couldn't hear
scary.
was my eyebrows going down of like,
Yeah.
what?
Well, that's why I'm
That's not a
defending
scary
it.
movie. Well, in all fairness, my younger brother ran out of the movie. He couldn't finish the thing because he was so scared.
Right. And how old was he?
He was, let's see, your age.
32?
Back when he was 32, 11.
11. See, I stayed put. I was able to handle, and it was my first like thrill where it was like, man, this is scary, but I like it, right? And that's what Jurassic Park did for me. And then it went on to really be a big influence. I read the book when I was a little older, and I just became kind of obsessed with the whole science fiction thing like that. It was a big part of my life, is what I have to say. Obviously, the second one was terrible, and the third one was equally terrible. You seem to think it was good.
I think 2 is better than 3.
It's
The
like
first one's the best one.
That's like saying I'd rather. Never mind.
No.
Never mind.
Wait, we gotta get angry. We're supposed to get
gross
angry.
with that.
Yeah.
I was gonna get.
I'd rather
real
gouge
gross.
my eye out with a spoon instead of a spudger.
Fork. Right. Yeah.
I was going with the spudger. 'cause
Sure.
Plastic
Either
is
way,
less useful.
It's the lesser of two evils. Jurassic World is the next Jurassic Park movie that's coming out, and the trailer was supposed to come out this Friday, but something caused it to get leaked out or released rather a little early. I guess we could watch it muted for a little bit. Mm-hmm. My whole thing, so you know, obviously I'm partial to this a little bit, and I kind of do want to see the movie,
Mm-hmm.
but what I really want them to do is to explain to me why they did it again. Like, for me, that's the biggest thing. It's like every time we've tried to make an amusement park with dinosaurs, many people die. And it's always the worst outcome it could possibly be. So where in the thinking of the universe that Jurassic Park exists were they like, what do you say, one more time? Like, that's what I don't get. That's what I don't get. How are they going to explain this to me, the non-stupid version of a movie viewer? How are they going to explain to me, oh, this time it's going to be okay, and we figured it out? Where's the exposition going to fall in line where it's believable enough that they would have actually tried to do this a freaking again?
I bet you there's probably at least a third of the movie where they try to explain this.
They're gonna have to have
be
Mr.
like-
DNA out there again.
They're going to be like, well, by the way, in case there is an outbreak of dinosaurs that are going to kill you, we do have these handy underground tunnels for you that are dinosaur-proof. You can imagine this kind of nonsense going by as you go into this place, because it's an island, right? It's another island.
It's an island, and you saw the little SeaWorld exhibition they have.
Yeah.
They had like the
Did you watch
dino.
Blackfish? I don't want to think about this.
they
This is
had-
a trained animal.
Yeah, who's going to defend dinosaur rights?
I
want to
see a blackfish on dinosaurs, but that's nothing to do with anything.
when is the point where they're like, oh, not only did we make this and invest millions and millions into bringing Jurassic Park back, by the way, the killer adventure park, the thing that killed all those people, and then they fill it up? And then there's all these people that have paid money to go. They're like, oh, I read terrible things about Sam Neill. It was really bad. It killed everyone. And then they're like, all right, let's buy a ticket, honey. Let's take the kids.
This seems like this should be Jurassic. That should be like pre-world. Like there should be a whole movie.
The prequel should be like the discussion.
A whole movie of like how and why did this happen? But the whole plot of this movie, it seems like in the trailer. So spoiler alert if you haven't seen the trailer. This is in the trailer.
This is in the trailer. I'm okay with that.
That these guys have made a hybrid dinosaur, and one that's never existed. It's apparently 40 feet. There's a 40-foot wall that
So
it
it's like a
climbs over.
super T-Rex.
Something like this.
I
This
don't
is
understand.
the
Like,
plot.
you don't need anything more dangerous than a T-Rex.
Why bother? I mean, there are other dinosaurs that are larger than this. And you
Bring in
could-
the Pacific Rim monsters. Bring in the what are they called? The Kojis? Kaijus.
Kaiju.
Bring in the Kaijus, because that's where we're headed
That's
now.
effectively what we've got. We've got no reason to create another one. So it's basically man playing God, which they've done already. So to bring that to the nth degree, it's like, well, what if we took this dinosaur and we took this other one and we smashed them together? Because that's a great idea. Because
It's just
the ones that we made in the first 3 movies, that worked out really well.
Yeah,
Let's make one that's unpredictable.
yeah. So it's not a reboot.
So you're going to see it?
Yeah, I'll probably see it.
Yeah, I'm probably going to see it too.
I kind of really want
You
to.
gonna watch it in 3D? Will that
No.
be no frightening 40-foot dinosaurs coming at you?
Man, the one in the water looks awesome though. Like, were there dinosaurs in the water like that?
I think like they're called plesiosaurs.
I feel like they're messing with history. Are
I
they?
think no, there's some that can swim
They feeded a shark.
to give you a nice sense of scale. Yeah, like it's a freaking guppy the size of
Like
this
the
thing.
lamb in the first one. Remember?
Was it a lamb?
Yeah, or like a sheep.
It was
It was a goat. They gave it a goat.
That's what it was. It was a goat.
Yeah.
And then it just
That's what
basically.
you hear, like they play that soundbite over and over. It's like,
I just love the effects because it's just. I think it's like people taking palm leaves and just smacking them against like a truck.
Yeah.
That's basically all you see because you're on the
Yeah.
outside, and I'm like, whatever's in my head is way more horrific than
man,
they could have
nothing.
shown.
That first movie's so good, dude.
So we should just watch that now.
It's so good. You've seen that, right, Ariel?
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, it's so good.
Yeah, it's really good.
All right, let's get out of Jurassic Park. I hope they bring the score back though.
Yeah, they have a real like light under tone of
Yeah.
the theme in the trailer.
In the trailer. Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm like stuck on Plesiosaurus right now. So
Do not get me wrong. I am very mad at this movie, but I'll probably see it. I'll probably see it eventually.
it's gonna be the end of the world. It's gonna ruin the nation. But I'll watch it.
I'll probably check that out. Yeah, I'll check that out on like Blu-ray or something. Okay. Up next, tell us about the hashtag keyboard, aka the end of times.
I don't want to talk about the hashtag keyboard. This is a real product that somebody's trying to get going on Kickstarter. Okay, so it's not out yet. It is exactly what it sounds like. It's a 1-key keyboard, and all it is a hashtag.
I don't know. I don't
called the
know.
hash
I don't
key.
know exactly what you say to something like this. So it's a dongle, you right?
You
It's a USB dongle,
You got a USB cable,
and it
goes-
doesn't. It can only make a hashtag character.
That's what they're going for right now, but it could have other functions.
Ooh, like maybe another character.
Possibly. I know it's an idea of a programmable key.
It's. I mean, it's gimmicky, but if it's a gimmick, then why is it trying to be kickstarted?
You know,
So it's just a dongle, a string that plugs into a USB, and it's got a gigantic hashtag key on it, and that's it. It's a 1-key keyboard.
yeah.
Interesting.
So here's what's confusing to me about
Oh,
this.
here's where it's confusing.
Well, okay, so we got a stupid Kickstarter project, and this isn't too surprising. Of the 15,000 British pound goal, it's only got 404 pounds. That's not why I picked it, but that's pretty low, which means everyone thinks this is pretty dumb.
How many they're trying to raise?
15,000.
15,000 pounds.
And they got 404. So
Okay.
here's what I can't quite get my head around. On their Kickstarter page, and they got like all kinds of quotes and everything. One of them is this: great, fun, and clever idea. It's attributed to Shed Simov, the actual inventor.
Of the hashtag?
Well, no, of the keyboard.
What?
This is what it looks like. Is it the thing? Great. Like, why? How can you possibly say like this is awesome and then use that as a way to sell this, as if you're not involved in the project?
Yeah.
It's like saying if the 404 had reviews, and it's like, Ayaz Akhtar says it's magnificent.
Right.
It's like, Little biased.
You're not supposed to feel your own stuff like that. Good. It's never going to get funded. I have a bigger, more universal question for both of you. Will this ever go away? Will the hashtag thing, will that stop? Ever?
That's a good question.
No.
You don't think it's going to stop?
No.
Do you think it's going to... Well, there's got to be something from technologies past, especially with the pervasiveness of the internet since the mid to late 90s in America. Like, there's things that have come and gone. Like, the animated GIF is still around.
That went and came back. MIDI.
MIDI's gone. Are you kidding me? MIDI's all the way back, stuck in 2001.
That was like hot for a little second, but the hashtag's been around actually predate Twitter, predate Facebook.
But does it? I mean, if used in the same context?
Yeah, it was kind of co-opted by Twitter.
I thought Twitter did it. I thought Twitter started it.
Well, they're definitely ones that blew it up.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah.
Totally.
They blew it up, but I think
Eyes is like, no, Jeff.
in forums
Let me tell you
and
the
crap.
history.
It was in forums and things back
Okay.
in the old days.
Yeah.
But the thing is, when you watch television, right, and you see in the top left corner hashtag something, that's where I'm like, this is probably not going to die because TV won't let it go.
Yeah, but TV's very late to the party, and I feel like once they are hot on something, they run it into the ground, and we move on.
But they haven't done it yet. That's the thing. They've been doing this for years, like hashtag, Super Bowl 40.
No, I know.
That's where I'm like, why won't this die?
I also don't think that we need them anymore.
Well, how are you going to search for stuff? Or how are you
You
going to
just search for stuff.
group tweets?
Like when you search Google, you don't put a hashtag. You know what I'm saying? Like, and now Twitter's fully indexed, right?
That's true.
So like, what is it for?
You got to give things like movements names.
No,
right?
it's like subtext. It's like shit you say under your breath.
You don't mean those hashtags like, I didn't really mean to wear that, but I meant to wear that. Like those stupid, like super long ones that are not actual hashtags that anyone else is using.
Or like sorry, not sorry, like that sort of stuff.
Yeah, those need to disappear.
Right? Like that's what I'm saying. I do believe it can't withstand it can't withstand the test of time, indefinitely.
No, I think this is going to be like the @ sign, man. Like this is now in, and you can't get this out.
So @ sign is automatically a handle, and that's that.
Well, not just that, but I mean like it's at gmail.com,
Right.
at whatever. Like that.
Yeah, but those are not related, I don't think.
It's you're looking at hitting shift and then 2 or 3, right? So like,
Right.
what other things on the keyboard are going to go away? Asterisk? No.
I'm not asking it to go away.
I don't think it's going
I
to go away.
like that
You
asterisk.
like that asterisk? I'm a big fan.
Points out, more fine print at the bottom.
You know what's not used enough? The caret.
No, it is in forums. It's like, hey, that guy above me, what an asshole.
So,
It is in like Facebook threads too.
Wait a
Like if I'm ever commenting on a Facebook thread, which is rare, but I want to like make fun of the guy above me, I'll just be like, carrot, that guy's a douche.
Caret, pipe.
Yeah, douche. You do equals D, capital D,
You gotta start with an 8. Get the full.
and then
image.
tilde.
I like how we're
tilde space, tilde space.
I like how we're all going through.
That's the direction of the things that come out of
We're
the
going
pee
through
hole.
every piece of forum
Yeah.
culture possible.
Well, no, it's all porn, but I don't know, man. @ symbol, that I think I'm okay with that, but I just feel like I don't know if hashtag has legs. I must sound crazy to a lot of people right now.
Well, no,
but
I hear what you're saying. I think the proper use of the hashtag will never go away because like it's useful for someone that's at an event. Say you're at like some whatever concert, like
Right, like,
ABC
or
concert.
CES,
Yeah,
whatever.
CES, and you want to see pictures that everyone posted or whatever.
right.
But people saying like hashtag I'm so tired, I
Right.
think that's gonna end.
It has
Eventually,
to.
yeah,
We
yeah,
have
yeah,
to
yeah.
just evolve out of that.
Yeah, we just gotta stop laughing at it. I don't know who laughs at it.
Yeah, stop that.
Yeah, exactly.
You stop laughing
So
at
the
that
person
shit.
who replies him, ha 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 at your hashtag.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know, man, right? It's weird. All
Who
right.
knows?
So you're not going to buy the keyboard for this, is what you're saying.
Gonna see Jurassic World, not buying the hashtag keyboard.
The other thing is, if you are interested in the keyboard, which nobody is, I'm sure Ariel is going to buy 12 of these.
Oh yeah.
So that way he can have, multiple keys and then have them.
I'll be ready to hashtag at any time.
That's what for me, that's the ultimate experiment and the ultimate like quest for knowledge. Like, who is the person that says, "Oh yeah, I'll buy one of those."
Cracking me up is that every picture they show this brushed aluminum thing. And in the article of Daily Dot, they're like, we talked to the guy. They have no working prototypes whatsoever. That's the first thing. And the
I
version
feel like
that-
we could make that in the basement.
the one that you buy through Kickstarter is going to be plastic. So all the beauty shots are of this like aluminum brushed thing.
Yeah.
And you're going to get a chintzy piece of plastic crap.
That's the least of this product's problem.
If you're going to buy this piece of garbage, you might as well get a nice looking piece of garbage.
Sure.
That's all I'm saying.
Well,
Sure.
That leaves room for us to invent it.
Hell yeah. We got enough
I'm going to
wire
invent
here.
I'm going to put, I bet I could be more efficient on my, have like multiple keys.
This is what you got to do. So, you know the 10 key? You make a 10 key thing, but it's all those symbols on the top of the numbers instead.
A reverse number pad? Is that what
Yeah,
you're talking about?
exactly.
It's like the number pad with the shift button permanently taped down.
Yeah, exactly.
I love it. Let's do it.
Exactly.
Reverse no. That is a better idea than the
It
hashtag
is.
keyboard.
It is.
Oh man, speaking of not buying things, BlackBerry is offering up to $550 for people to switch from their iPhone.
Yeah, so here's the deal. So there's a promotion starting.
That's a lot of money, by the way.
Starting
desperate.
December 1st. They're running a promotion in North America. If you trade in an iPhone for a BlackBerry passport, and it's got to be a passport.
That's the coaster looking thing.
That's that 4x3 square looking guy.
Yeah,
You
there
can
it
see
is
it
up
right
on the
here.
screen, yeah.
This massive fellow. If you trade in an iPhone, you get up to $400 back on the handset, and they'll give you another $150 on top of that. They accept iPhone 4S and higher. So if you want to get the full 550, you have to trade in an iPhone 6, which you would, because why not? Because when you go to the BlackBerry site, they call it BlackBerry Trade Up.
Yeah, we've already trade up.
That's what it says. That's why I'm like, it does say BlackBerry Trade Up, which I think is just so ballsy.
Yeah, God bless their freaking confidence. man.
Trade your iPhone for a BlackBerry passport and get up to $550. And they have like the breakdown. So if you want to see what your 5C is worth, you can get a total of up to $280. And
How many people do this?
5.
Right, like how could I
don't know
can't
if-
even understand 5.
I don't know if BlackBerry has enough money to pay out for 5
Man,
people.
This is it, right? This is it. I mean, don't get me wrong. There are plenty. Like T-Mobile has a similar sort of thing where, like, if you they'll pay your ETF.
yeah.
That's not the same thing.
But then you have to
I
give
mean,
your phone to them,
right.
and they sell it
and they-
off. And that's what these guys would do
Yeah,
too.
we're not trying to put T-Mobile in the same category here. I'm just saying it's it reeks of desperation.
Yeah, totally.
Right?
I'm just like, okay, at what price? Like, I got an iPhone 6. You got an LG G3.
Love it. Love
At
my
what
phone.
price are you going to think, you know what? I'm going to give this a shot.
Oh, I can be bought.
How much?
It wouldn't be $550.
What would it cost for you to go from your G3?
$10,000 a year and not have to pay for any service.
This is for the BlackBerry Passport.
Yeah, I'll get whatever you want to give me. At that point, it doesn't matter.
What do you got, Ariel?
I have an iPhone 5.
Okay, so you could get up to $150.
And they got to pay my medical benefits.
Then there's the BlackBerry Top Up. You get $300 for your iPhone 5.
I pass.
It's not
What
even
if it-
like a thought.
Yeah, no.
It's like obviously pass.
If they bought me my iPhone 6, then yes, I'll do it. Give me that and an iPhone 6.
They pay you to buy a non-BlackBerry. Yeah, I don't
gonna
think
pass.
so. $10,000 is a good deal, though.
I want 10 grand for the year and every year.
And I
Like,
want
if I can live with it after the first year, I'll be like, all right, maybe I'll go in for.
And I want unlimited passports. That's what I want. So if I break one because I'm not paying attention, because I'm not
Right.
putting a case on this thing.
No.
It's like I'm just,
Because you don't care.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, you don't
as
care.
long as I get unlimited passports for like the duration of the 2 years that I'd be using this, because come on,
Right.
then I think for $10,000 a year, it's worth it.
Plus, you don't have to pay for service.
Well, yeah, I'm not paying for service.
Yeah,
on
of course.
this.
I think that's like a given.
I better get 4, right, for all the carriers. I don't
It's
care.
insanity, man.
Make it work. Yeah, I don't think anyone's going to go for this, but it's going until February.
And
so good luck.
So for me, it's like, all right, we make fun of it and whatnot, and then I wonder about the sort of business messaging that they're sending out, deliberately or not. Where it's like people are like, oh man, poor BlackBerry, right? That's the message that they're sending. Like, oh my God, the ship is sinking. We're taking on water. Here's a Hail Mary. Bye bye.
And that's why the marketing said it's BlackBerry Trade Up.
Yeah.
Otherwise,
Oh yeah, that really put them over
if
the
it's
top.
a BlackBerry desperation move, I don't think that tested very well. Although that's exactly what
It
this
should have
is.
just been called the BlackBerry Hail Mary. That's it.
It kind of rhymes.
Goes
I like it.
together, right?
I think that might have worked.
Good luck, BlackBerry, whatever the hell it is you think you're doing.
You Canadians, you're crazy.
No, I do love Canadians, but BlackBerry, you sure as hell confused the shit out of everybody. All right, finally, here's an app that will protect you from your drunken self. Everyone knows what happens on Thanksgiving. You eat a bunch of turkey, and then, I just finished a 6-pack. How's this app going to help me?
All right, so there's an app called Drunk Mode. Daily Dot just did a piece on them. This app's been out for a little bit. It's on Android and iOS. It's free. And the big deal about this is it's got 3 main functions. I'll bring up the app. And the first one is it stops you from drunk dialing by you pre-select some contacts that you don't want to dial in during this inebriated time or party mode.
But how does it know you're drunk?
Okay, so when you start the app, you tell it that you're going out for how many hours? From 3 to 12 hours.
To me, that's not the perfect app. But go on. I want to hear about
It's
this.
free, so let's keep going with this.
Yeah.
Then there's the Find My Drunk part of the app. So in case you're out with a bunch of buddies, if you want to find the drunk guy, assuming he's got the app running, it'll have GPS on the whole time. So it's like Find My Friends, but it's on the time.
Okay.
Okay.
That sounds like find a fight for me. Is what that seems like.
Well, I know it's not like you're being paired up with other people using the app. It'd be like if like we all went out and we were drunk and we had the thing.
That's way
like,
funnier. Right? Find me a good fight.
Find me a fight might be another additional one. There's also,
Find me someone who cares about politics.
or does not match my political leanings.
Yeah. Find me a Republican.
Find me somebody to talk about religion. Let's do that. We'll have a good old time.
Yeah, it'll work out well.
There's also a mode called Breadcrumbs, which actually tracks where you've been.
Oh, okay.
Because, who knows where you've been? So you'll have, these are the 3 main functions. And to actually get out of drunk mode, you have to solve an arithmetic equation.
Is
So
it
kind of
complex?
like Google. I haven't tried it yet.
Okay.
Because I have to log in. This is all it does right now.
You've been using it?
No, of course not.
No, I don't drink.
No, I'm not drinking to this extent where I need this. Who am I going to drunk dial?
But
You?
maybe. I don't know. For me, I want the app to kick in, and being able to sense that I'm drunk.
You want it to sense. So the accelerometer can tell you're wobbling?
Yeah.
So
Or
if you're just kind of
something.
okay. a little
Or
shaky.
if I've been at a bar for 4 hours. Jeff hasn't moved from the tavern in a while.
I think you'd run into that Uber freak out kind of thing of they're tracking you all the time.
I guess.
That's the only
Little
fear
bit.
there. But I don't know. I think this could be of use, although if this is very useful in the case that you don't remember somebody's phone number, which
Right.
who remembers anybody's phone number?
Yeah, look, all I know is that all of these apps, I'm so bitter about not having them in college. There's so many of these. Oh my God. This would have saved me so much trouble in college.
How do you figure?
Just I had a cell phone in college. It was terrible. Just I would call people. Shouldn't have called them. Shouldn't have done that. A lot of mistakes.
That's
were
how
made.
you learn these
mistakes were
mistakes.
made. No,
I remember I called
I'm not
somebody-
any better having had experienced that.
I called somebody back in the days where you had to remember their numbers, and I was off by 1 digit, and I called them 3 or 4 times, so I got to
Right.
call the next day. Why did you keep calling me? I'm like, I have no idea who you are. They go, this is my phone number. I'm like, oh, I know why I called you. I missed the digit.
Yeah.
So this app wouldn't
bad.
have helped me back then because I was using something called a landline phone. So
No,
very long
well,
time
yeah,
ago.
but now it would have been a cell phone.
But then again, there would have been pictures of stuff that's happened in the course of the night.
bad.
Smartphones
Yeah.
back then, I would be like, okay, horrible stuff. They're going to add one more feature, though, by February.
What's that?
Something called recovery mode. It's not about getting help.
Yeah, I was gonna say where's the button that calls AA?
It apparently lets you view Snapchats sent the night before, along with the location where you sent them.
Oh God, on your body or geographically?
I guess it depends what you took a picture of, huh?
Man, oh man. I don't know. I know we say this all the time, but it's we're so lucky. This is the exact opposite of what I just said, where I wish I had something like this. But at the same time, I also am so grateful that not everyone in the world had a camera
Yeah.
24/7 in college.
Or a good camera back then.
Yeah,
They
or
had
good one.
cameras.
They
It
did.
was
They were just awful.
It's half. It's like a postage stamp.
They're 180 by 240.
if you're lucky.
Yeah.
It's is that me? It's no, that's a couch.
Yeah, you can't
Yeah,
tell.
this-
You can't tell. You can barely tell. That's all. I'm thankful. That's what I'm thankful for. There you go. And that's how we wrap it all up. That's what I'm thankful for.
And let's get drunk now.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Everyone have a fantastic Thanksgiving. 866-404-CNET is the number to call. We're back here a week from today, following up all of your post-Thanksgiving shenanigans. Don't forget to go to the website, check out the show notes, cnet.com/the404 for your chance to win our very special Call of Duty Xbox One bundle. that we will be giving away. I believe the 9th is the last day
December
to
9th.
participate. So take care of that. And then we have another contest happening, and that'll be like the last one of the year. And this one's strange.
Good to know.
It's strange and it's different, and you can eat it. And that's what I'll tease
Well,
you
I
with.
think you could eat any of the stuff we gave away.
Man, that is
You're
not.
supposed to eat this.
You're supposed to cook it and eat
okay.
it.
Supposed to cook it.
Yes.
Okay.
People will be. Vegetarians need not apply. Let's just leave it like that. That's the number. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Reddit, and Twitter. And we will be back here a week from today. Have a fantastic little weekend holiday extravaganza, and we'll see you very soon. I'm Jeff Bakalar.
I'm Isaac Akhtar.
I'm Ariel Nunez.
This has been the 404 Show. High tech, low brow. Have fun and be safe, and happy holiday. See ya.